Good morning and welcome to the annual Summit 2023. When we asked you back in April how you wanted to feel after this event, 3 words stood out, and that was inspired, informed and connected. Today we've gathered some highly successful, experienced and interesting speakers in the world of boutique consulting firms to join us on our panel. We'll also be hearing from several members about their growth journeys to date and how the network has been supporting them in achieving that. There's also going to be, as you can see, a couple of networking opportunities, one at lunchtime and between 5 and 7. We're privileged to invite Adrian Bettridge onto the stage to dig deep into the Baringa story. Baringa have been a successful challenger to the Big Four, and I know that will resonate with many of you looking to strive to do that. So you'll get to hear their story later on. And typically our events are usually focused on how to grow your consultancy, but today we're going to take a step out of the business world into the sporting world, and we're going to hear from Roger Black later on. But now will you put your hands together for Marc Jantzen.
You know, it's funny, sitting there, you know, you've done all this prep and thought really hard about everything that's planned, which we have, and just coming out to see you all in the room just now, I felt like I was amongst friends, I really did, and it was lovely, so lovely, and it feels like a really good atmosphere. I know there's quite a few of you I still haven't met. Hopefully you'll get a chance today, but yeah, it's really nice to see you all, and I really hope you make the most of today. There's going to be something for everyone. I'm pretty confident about that.
I guess your comment earlier really resonated with me, Mark, which is where I sharpened the saw. Yeah. That's where I learned how to build a business. It wasn't a rising tide that lifts all boats. The tide had gone out, and it was survival. How are you going to survive? And it's in those moments you work out, what are people willing to pay for? What do they actually want? How can I get Deloitte and Accenture kicked off this project and then replace them with us? How do I do that? And it's those moments in the toughest of times that allowed us to start that financial services business in 2007.
The difference between you and me, Roger, he said, is I know I've got the best out of my talent. And you haven't, because you have more talent in your little finger than I have in my whole body. And you're not going to do it if you carry on like this. And he was right. If you're not clear about why you're doing it, when the bad stuff happens and the injuries and the setbacks come, that's when it's easy to give up. But when you can lose all that, but if you hold on to the why, you're still in the game and you're still clear about where you're going. And I think that can translate into sport, into consultancy, into everything.
Is there a little niggle in your instinct, your gut, going, you know what, I know we're about to hire those 3 senior people or that 1 senior person. What might you be wrong about? What might you need to go back and have a conversation about? Because maybe there's something instinctive there that you need to listen to. So let's be in the moment, let's be open to new ideas, and let's set ourselves up for an outstanding 2024.